Bringing you stories about things that matter at WBA, we are Wolfpack Live News Journal. Covering news, sports, and everything about our school with pride. We are Wolfpack Live News Journal. Our first story for WLNJ is about the Key Club at WBA and how it's evolving.
The Key Club, run by Heather Johnson, built to promote community service, is gearing up for a big year. Michael Molesky, a former Crestwood grad and current King's College student, is helping WBA upgrade their club to precision.
Some activities we've done recently include our trunk or treat. Also, we did a lot of different things for November with nursing home cards. And then some things we have planned for the future. We have some good trips coming up, like in March, we have our district convention, so that's our state gathering. And then we also have many different socials for December and January planning. And then we also have our officer election coming up soon too.
Najee Fleming, a WBA student and board representative, expands on the personal importance of being involved in Key Club.
For me, the biggest reason was that it helped me get out of my shell. When I first started, I was very conservative. I was very within myself, but then I joined. Now I'm in leadership positions and running meetings, and I never thought I would have done that.
I feel like kids need to join Key Club because it gives them a good opportunity to network with kids in their school, their community, and around the state, especially at district conventions. And it teaches them some leadership skills and organizing skills when they're putting together community service events.
Reporting for Wolfpack Live News Journal, I'm Gismeli Pena.
Our next story comes from Mrs. Komorik's class and a challenge to students.
In Tara Komorik's English class, an alliteration contest brought out the best in her students.
Well, it's an alliteration contest, so basically you had to make a phrase containing alliteration, and it was just mainly whoever the class that was the best, they were voted for that club.
Caitlin Baranowski was the winner of the contest and expanded on her piece.
So I wanted to make something that would drag people's attention when they looked at it, so I wanted to use a lot of vibrant colors or perspective in it, like glitter, something sparkly that would make somebody want to look at this. So if the words are big, it's going to be something that you look at first.
I liked the use of the vibrant colors in hers. I think that all the images really came together nicely.
Lady Trejo, Wolfpack Life News Journal.
The Student Council at WBA is another club gearing up for activities this year.
Student Council is just another club at the Wilkes-Barre area, being active and keeping kids involved. Mr. Wasilewski is happy with the club's progress.
So far, so good. We're trying some new things this year, which is great. Our Spirit Week went off without a hitch, pretty successful. Our homecoming ceremony was a great turnout this year. Over 300 people, seniors voted for the homecoming ceremony. So this homecoming ceremony went off perfectly. We did that football game, and then our Spirit Week went well. We're getting into the holiday season with some of our holiday schedule.
There is more ahead as the year wraps up and the new year approaches.
We're working on our holiday candygrams. We are working on a door decorating contest, and then we're working on an ugly sweater contest for the holiday spirit. We're trying to get the school involved. Obviously, the student council is all about getting students involved and bringing everyone together. Some other ideas we're working on, they're still in the works. We're going to be working on a kind of like a cultural / diversity day / night. Something starts in the morning and then ends with the Title I event at night. We're working with guidance on that. And we're not really sure what else we want to do. Anything that we're looking to do from the council, trying to bring people together, that's our goal.
Student Council Representative Lorena Ramiro explains the Candygrams project.
Candygrams is one of our fellow student council members' idea, and they brought it up explaining how we can get a candy cane and maybe some kisses and like a little cute bag and giving it out to someone that they would like to give it to. And the whole point was to go and try their best to like express maybe some like not like emotion, but more of a trying to show that they care and that they're trying to give out something, even if it is small. And we would just want to make sure like each maybe grade will be able to participate in being able to show that they care about the person that they give it out to.
Ariel Batul will also spearhead another project for Student Council.
Right now I'm working with the
The plan is to just bring a lot of students together and have them feel comfortable in the school space we share.
Reporting for the Wolfpack Life News Journal, I am Lady Trejo.
Our final story covers the Positive Behavior Program at Wilkes-Barre area.
Mr. Jeffrey Reams and Karen Bevan are heading up the Positive Behavior Program. Mr. Reams, a first-year teacher at WBA High School, expands on this program.
Well, basically the Positive Behavior Program is something where we as the teachers teachers and students will monitor how students are acting within the school and kind of enforce positive behaviors. Like yesterday we actually had our first event where students that didn't have any write-ups in the first quarter were able to go see a movie. I actually even had some students in my class that were asking, hey, Mr. Weems, why are we not down there? Why do I have to take a test today? And honestly, it was kind of, I had to make them take the test because they did get in trouble. So we really are trying to enforce the positive in school because it does lead to a really much more productive learning environment.
Weems talked about what is planned for the year.
We have a lot under wraps and we have to keep it a secret for now, but we're planning stuff that it's going to basically knock everyone's socks off. Like I said, we have the movie going so far, but if everyone keeps up the good work, I'm sure there'll be surprises as the year goes on.
For Wolfpack Live News Journal, I'm Wlnj.
Get ready for the Wolfpack Sports portion of our journal. We start off with football and its last game of the season.
Friday, November 8th marked the Sub-Regional Championship to see who will move on to the PIAA State Playoff. Wilkes-Barre area took on District 4 Williamsport on a cold, windy night at the Wolfpack Stadium to see who will continue on in November. The Wolfpack lost the week before to the Millionaires 34-20 and were out for revenge. Things will not go too well early for the Wolfpack as Williamsport gets on the board on a 27-yard Chase Hill touchdown. With the extra point, Williamsport was up 7-0. The second quarter will see both teams locked at a stalemate, giving the crowd not too much to cheer about. Nevertheless, Wilkes-Barre area was only down a score. At halftime, their score, Williamsport 7, Wilkes-Barre area nothing. The third quarter will also see Wilkes-Barre area miss on some drives, but the tight game will get busted wide open once again. Chase Hill, on defense this time, will return a Jake Howe interception into a pick six. With the extra point, Williamsport will go up 14-0, and that is how it will end Friday night.
Pass is intercepted by number 7.
So early on, we were driving, 0-0 game, and they had a big stand on defense, and then we had a turnover, and then very next play we gave it right back to them, and then they scored. So they went up 7-0 right after that. I was hoping that we could drive down. It was close. It was 7-0 late in the game. I thought we had a good chance of coming back in the fourth quarter, and then we turned the ball over again, and they scored. And at that point, it was tough to overcome that one.
The Wolfpack ended the season 6-6 and still the District 2 champions, narrowly missing out on a state playoff berth. Reporting from the Wolfpack Live News Journal, I am Lady Trejo.
Girls wrestling under the direction of Ruben Prophet at WBA is looking to have a successful year this year.
The girls wrestling team of Wilkes-Barre area tapped to put forth a full team this year. Under the helm of Coach Ruben Prophet, the girls look to do great things this year.
It's been great. I mean, we have a lot of girls that decide to try wrestling for the first time, which is awesome. And we also have other girls that are, continuing, and they've done it more than, a little bit longer than others, and that's been helping a lot, in the coaching process.
The team is looking forward to the season and what it will bring.
I'm looking forward to going to tournaments with the team and having fun and hopefully doing well.
I was part of the boys JV wrestling team, so I'm really glad we have a girls wrestling team. So now I can wrestle girls instead of wrestling all the guys.
Well, I'm excited that we finally actually have a full girls team, so we'll hopefully do better at meets.
I'm excited to go into pretty much every team in the Wyoming Valley. Those teams, they've been doing very well. They have some great coaches as well. And we're going to see what we're going to do against them once we get through with those teams, and we'll see what else is out there. But as of right now, pretty much every team from the Valley, Crestwood, Berwick, Hazelton, those teams like that.
Reporting from the Wolfpack Live News Journal, I am Lady Trejo.
It's indoor track time at WBA, and the Wolfpack is ready to roll.
The Wilkes-Barre area indoor track track team is gearing up for a new year in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Under the direction of Coach Paul McGrain, the team is looking to improve upon records and build chemistry throughout the season.
This upcoming season for my club, I'm expecting new records, new goals, school records, anything I can do to beat my old records.
My personal goals are to 3-step in the hurdles. Last year I was 4-stepping. I just started hurdles back up last year, so hopefully I can get 3 steps down and get a better time.
While members of the team have their own personal goals, they are also aspiring for the team to stick together and have success.
As a team, I hope that we collectively come together. Last year we had a lot of people drop out and leave, and I hope that people just stick with it, and hopefully we'll be a good team.
As a team, I'm expecting more awareness. More as of last year, it wasn't really as much people. We have more people showing up this year, which just shows better work.
With more players and a new sense of team cohesion, the Wilkes-Barre area track team is set to have a successful season. Reporting from the Wolfpack Live News Journal, I am Lady Trejo.
Time to finish things up for the Wolfpack Live News Journal and its first ever show. Here it is, the sports preview for basketball.
The boys basketball team of Wilkes-Barre area is gearing up for the 2024-2025 season. Head coach Jimmy Levin has high expectations for the team.
Our goals always stay the same. We think we should be able to compete for a division title every year, and our goal is to make it to Mohegan. Last year we fell short, so we're looking forward to hopefully getting to Mohegan and playing that championship game.
The players seem to echo the same sentiment as Coach Levin.
I expect complete domination from an individual standpoint and team standpoint. I expect us to come out and execute every game, and for our fans to really be involved in the game and have a great atmosphere across the board.
Just for us to do good, let's go far. I'm trying to make it to the arena, trying to win a chip. Let's go.
The Wolfpack has also made improvements to compete this year in the Wyoming Valley Conference.
Definitely defense. Usually we led over 40 points last year, but I think this year we'll keep it under 40 points a game, so that will help us win a lot more games than we did last year.
The players look to add their own motivation to keep the team positive year-round.
Just bringing energy every day and leading by example, vocally and just by the actions that I do on the court and off the court. So I just expect to continue every day to work hard and expect the guys to match my level of energy.
Keep everybody's heads up, even if we have a loss or anything. Just keep their heads up. When they're down in practice, just give them a high five on the back.
Levin hopes all the hard work will translate into success this year.
So we definitely worked hard this offseason. We started probably right at the beginning of June, and went through with some open gyms. We had some summer league games up at the riverfront up in Scranton, and then this fall again doing some open gyms and some scrimmages or workouts with some other schools.
For Wolfpack Live News Journal, I am Lady Trejo.